Okay, so we're going to talk about getting these debossed chamfer sort of guys in here. I'm going to try it a couple ways. I think it's going to be easier just to hand build. I think it's going to be easier because it doesn't look like they're, if it's consistent, then you can just do it with a draft. We'll try that. We'll try the draft first and see what happens. So, okay, what we're going to do is, I just realized that these are all offset from these edges, pretty consistent. So I'm going to show this, and then I'm going to, we've got a sketch open, offset, reverse. Actually, it's probably pretty close. We'll say it is. You figure out what it really is. Alright, perfect. And then offset. It might be a little less. Why can't I get this? What's going on? Alright, we're just going to leave it at that. So let's do one. Close enough. Maybe a little more. I don't know why I'm getting nerdy about this. It's just a demo, but I can't seem to help it. Okay, and then we need another one down here. It's okay. Alright, so I'm just going to show this side, and then you can do it over here too. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to hide this again. And you're going to have dimensions that you're working off here. Okay, so right now I'm thinking if I do if I do the deboss your front plane's not in the middle, I can move this over, but okay, if I do the deboss from the inside and do the offset cut and then have a draft, I'm thinking that might work. I should do a test. Let me do that real quick before we get too in the weeds here. Okay. Okay, so why didn't you do your front plane not in the middle? Didn't that make life harder? Or did you create a new plane? I bet you made a new plane. Okay, doesn't matter. Once again, I'm in the weeds. Oh, you brought that in. Is that on plane 6? Alright, so we're going to do this. Sketch on this guy. Because we need it in the middle. I'm going to do a tester. For the smaller. Alright, I realize it's not. These are parallel. Good Lord. Okay. So, okay. That looks great. Now we're going to show this. And we're going to do feature. Okay, extrude, cut, offset from surface, selected this surface, okay, sits 0.5, what the hell, translate to surface, there we go. Okay, and then we need draft, like a lot. Draft outward. Nuts. Okay, so that's what I was worried about, was that the draft was going to start here. We need to start right here. So we're not going to be able to draft. Okay, don't do that. I'm gonna stop this now before I get too in the weeds, which is apparently my specialty. So we're gonna do it how I would normally do it. And it takes a minute. So good times. Alright. What you're gonna do is do the offset how you want it, and then you're gonna go in and draw these guys in. Are these all going to be parallel? Are they rolling? Or are they all parallel? Hard to tell. I think they look like they're all parallel, don't they? That's handy if they are. So we're going to do the widest right now. Yes. I'm going to do all these and then I'll make them all parallel. And you would measure this so that you know what this gap is between here and you know what the spacing is here. But it's not a pattern moment, I don't think, because it's too... You've got these going down and then it gets all screwy if you're trying to trim them out. Does that make sense? Can't really see. Okay. Okay. So I can see, if I hover over these, see how they turn pink? The lines are pink. So then I know what's parallel to what. Why can't, oh, I can. It wasn't letting me choose more than one before. I don't know why I'm doing this again. I don't really need to, but whatever. Okay, now let's say these are all the correct distance. Again, need to measure. Okay. Stop, Betsy. Okay. Great. Okay, and now, okay. I'm gonna trim these. Do. Perfect. That looks not too shabby. Okay, we're gonna leave this guy. Now we're gonna hide, we're not gonna hide anything. We're gonna show this guy. Before we do anything, we're gonna offset this. We're gonna surface, offset. I'm assuming it's like 1 millimeter, maybe. Probably not 1.7. Let's say it's that. Yeah, that feels right. You can tell me tomorrow how right I am or not. Okay, so now this is what we were doing for Lindsay's thing. If this surface, and it's not, I think it's going to be okay. If this surface was shorter than the sketch, like if it ended, then we'd have to do just like a straight thing out. But it's all going to be good. We got lucky, I think. So now what we're going to do, this is going to be the most recessed surface here. Okay, so now how is this chamfer working? Let's take a look. It looks like it's deeper here and shallower here. So let's say that's the case. No problem is what we say. All right. Front sketch. It doesn't matter that that front's not in the middle because of how we're doing this. Let's do this. Show this guy. And I think it's going to be easier to do offset, reverse, and then this, whatever that is, probably not that far. I don't know why I'm getting all nerdy about this, but I am. 2.5. Yeah, let's say it's that. Okay, that looks great. So now we're going to do this edge, and we're going to do, see that little cylinder? That means it's the edge because there's no edge there. Like the surface isn't split, but it's the edge of, for this, on this plane that we're looking at, the normal to, if that makes sense. Okay, offset, we're going to do this side now. Okay, not that part. Fine. Yell at me. I know I'm trying this again. Apparently I just don't learn. Alright, we're just going to do this for now. It'll be fine. And then we're going to do this guy. Offset. Perfect. Okay, that looks good. And then we're going to offset this guy in probably 0.75. I can't see that sketch. Whatever. You get the drift. Hopefully. Offset. First, so we're going in. I think that looks pretty good. That's my chamfer. Alright, offset. Yep. Offset. Reverse. Offset. So if you get these measurements right here, everything's gonna be easy peasy. Offset. Reverse. Offset. Hey. Offset. I'm going to keep saying it every time I do it. Reverse. Offset. Offset. Reverse. This is probably too big, but we can change that if we need to. That's what's nice about this. We can change it before you can change it before you trim it. Before you trim entities. Okay. I think that looks good for what we're doing. We're going to call it. So now we're going to clean this up. There we go. Here we go. Trim, trim, trim. Trim, 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 trim. Trim, 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 trim. Keep on trimming. Trimming away. Alright, here we go. Make sure that's right. That makes me nervous whenever it's, but it's because I trimmed it already. Silly me. Okay, it's getting light. Here we go. Perfect. Okay, that looks good. So now, what we're going to do, so I use that other sketch for this part. Too bad I can't just mirror it. That was cruel, unusual. To do that. Alright, so now we're gonna, I probably can't trim surface because it's a solid. Can I? Oh, it's gonna do that wrong thing. Don't do that. We need a split line. This, and this, and this, and this. Perfect. Just checking that. Sometimes it can get pretty weird. It's getting a little bit distorted. Not a lot, but it's there. So, yeah, whatever. Okay. And then we're gonna leave it for now. We're not gonna get all weird about it. But if you can always try the wrap. I wouldn't for this because I don't like it. But and see if that works and doesn't get weird, or if that does get weird too, I would split it to here, and then I'd actually go to this angle and split it this way if it's not supposed to be wrapping like that, like doing a weird thing. Let's do the other side too. Nice. Okay, so for this, what you would do normally is you'd only build half of it, by the way, and mirror it. So if I were you, I would get this surface here on there, and then these on this side, and I'd cut this thing in half and do an extrude cut and just get rid of all half of it. I'd do a plane on that plane 6 or whatever it was, extrude cut the whole side away, and then I'd mirror the whole thing over after you finish all the surfacing here. Anyway, okay, so now we deleted that face. Now we'll see if you remember what we're going to do here from other stuff, from that surface that did earlier. Alright, so this, Oh, that threw me. It's because it's earlier in the tree. We're just going to hide this. There we go. Oh, this is we don't have to split line. We can do surface trim, which is, it saves a step. I guess I could have done remove, whatever, and clicked all around it. Look at that. We've got surfaces. Okay. We're gonna have a whole bunch. Show. There we go. Alright, so now I've got this. I'm going to try something and hope it just works. I think it will. Alright, so see how that's broken up? I'm just doing selection manager, that guy, and then... Okay, good. That's clean. Boundary surface 1. This might be weird because that's a hard angle and it's not going to like that, so it's going to show up, but whatever. If you leave stuff like that, it'll haunt you forever. And there's no polishing that out of the mold. That's like not a thing. Flip connectors. There we go. See how that shows up? It'll be fine. We'll leave it for now. Could do a planar surface. Or not. What the heck? Can do boundary or planar. It really doesn't matter. Unless that won't work. So let's not do that. I don't know why I'm doing this. Boundary surface. I'm just going to do this because that other surface got wonky. I don't have to worry about it. I'm sure you could do chamfers, and maybe it's faster. Okay, so that's how you do that. And then you're just going to roll all the way down for that, and then you're going to knit and get them all together. Well, that's not right. That's better. Okay. Should I try filled? I'm just going to try it all. It doesn't really matter. Whatever works. It literally is like the same amount of steps. So at this point in any build, you better be saving like the whole time. Okay. Looking good. Alright, so now we're going to knit. We're just going to do this over in the tree. So I just want to save a lot. For sure. I just was holding shift and I clicked up at the top. Alright. Got it. Create solid. Goodness. Okay, so you're going to save like nobody's business with all this. By the way, I wonder if I can do... Probably can. I don't know if it's faster. I'm going to get this down because it's going to blow up my computer. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. So whatever that is, like 2. Little baby fillet. But you want to get fillets on all these because they're definitely there. And on all this, and on this top edge. So you get all the fillets on and all that. Say this is perfect. Which I think that looks pretty darn good. We're gonna hide this guy. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, then you're like, oh my god, I have to do this side. I'm gonna hate my life. After you get all the surfacing done over here, and then here and on this side, what you're gonna do is on this plane 6 that you made because you didn't build it with this in the middle. I don't know why. You're gonna do a big rectangle here, and then you do feature, extrude cut for this going this way. And then you're going to do feature scope, not auto select, you're going to select that. Yes. And then you're going to do mirror face plane 6, bodies to mirror this guy. Merge. Not merge, because we don't want it to merge to this. So we're going to do that. And then you're going to do insert, feature, combine, add, bam, bam, yes. And now you've got it on both sides and you don't have to redo it. Okay, hope that helps. Okay, good luck.